Give it about a couple seconds. I thought he's done for a minute. Uh-oh. Are we good? All right, so the question has been asked all week on why ESPN chose to show A Real Danger. But before that, for those of y'all that don't know who A Real Danger is, read between the lines. TVMA, those ratings speak for themselves. Most of you all know she is what we call an adult entertainment star, a porn star. If you don't know what that is, and I can't help you on that. But what I can tell you is that ESPN chose to show her twice. They didn't do it just once, but they did it twice. I'm not for sure. A lot of people thought it was great that they showed her. A lot of people thought it was bad that they showed her. I mean, no matter what happens, everybody's going to have something to say about her. Going to have something to say about it, either one. And to all the people that show love to A Real Danger, hey, that is great. That is incredible. And I'm showing love to you, A Real Danger, wherever you're at around the world. I know you're in Miami, Florida, I believe. Shout outs to you. You are loved, adored, and appreciated by me and everybody that's loving you all around the world. But now to the haters and naysayers that have something to say about it, we know them, they're going to have something to say about it. And for people to threaten her, for people to send her hate mail and evil mail, Johan, he just had a great conversation earlier. Oh, I love seeing Johan, he's great. But for absolutely no reason. I mean, first of all, like I said earlier, the networks are the ones that choose to decide who they film, who they record, and who they don't record. For example, if you don't want to be on camera, if you don't want to be on film, don't put yourself in a position to be on camera or to be on film. When you go to a ball game, more than likely, the networks are going to get you on camera. That's just the way it is. When you go to in-person or online church, most of the time in in-person church, unless they tell you specifically that you can't show this person or that person, you're going to be on camera. In a public event, at a concert, wherever cameras and microphones are at, you're going to be put on the spotlight. You're not probably going to be like the main star, but you're going to be noticed at least for a couple seconds. That's just how networks, broadcasts, and all those are. And with ESPN, they knew what they was doing. They knew who she was. ESPN knew who A Real Danger was. And ESPN could have chose not to show A Real Danger. But instead they did. On that, like I said, I'm not for sure why ESPN did that. If you ought to get mad if for the haters and naysayers that get mad at A Real Danger, you ought to be getting mad at ESPN. ESPN was the one that chose to broadcast and show A Real Danger. She had nothing to do with ESPN showing her face at all. And A Real Danger apologized for being on camera and being on film and having the spotlight. Let me tell you something, A Real Danger. Just like I said earlier, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You have nothing to apologize for. Hey, when you're a public figure or a celebrity, you're going to be on camera. You're going to be on film. And that's no different with networks like NBC, ABC, Fox News, CNN, ESPN. SEC Network, CBS, USA Network, Bravo TV. Now, if the networks want to blurt your face out, they will. But other than that, the networks decide who is on camera and who is not. So to the haters and naysayers that got something to say about Abril Danger being on camera and being on film, how you going to hate on Abril Danger for being on film when she had nothing to do with being on camera? She gets a lot of the spotlight and everything in the work that she's done in the past, in that TVMA work that she's done in the past. So don't be rationalizing and haterizing on her. If you're going to hate on somebody, send a letter or send a mail to ESPN. Get on to ESPN. I guarantee you they will fight back. And I guarantee you ESPN will fire back. But like I said, to everybody that shows love to Abril Danger, thank you for showing love to Abril Danger. She's now going into law school at the University of Miami, and she was just there at the ball games to support the University of Miami twice. And the last game that she was there to support Miami taking on the Indiana Hoosiers for the 2026 College Men's National Football Championship. All she was doing was just being a fan. At some point in time, can we all just be fans and supporting each other? Can we all just support each other, connect, engage, and communicate? But now what ESPN did, that's why I call them. You see, because now TVMA stars, they got their own podcast, which they've been doing that before this happened. They speak out on situations and things in life. Some of them got into that industry because they had no choice. Some did it because they loved it. Some did it because they make money that way. Some did it is because they want to connect with everybody. And I don't know what Abril Danger's reason on why she joined that industry. But one thing I do know is that Abril Danger, wherever you're at around the world, I love and adore you so much. You are my beautiful baby girl. I love you. I hope you continue to do great things. I hope to meet you in person someday, because I got to meet you in person. And we definitely hanging out in person someday. But shout outs to follow me, like, subscribe, and share my YouTube page in order to receive live notifications and in order to join the YouTube Live Nation chat.